Hey everybody, it's Shadira Beckett, your friendly New York City real estate agent, giving you your new real estate term and definition. Contingency. Hey girl, what's a contingency? What's that? A contingency is a clause in a real estate contract that allows either the buyer or the seller to back out of a deal if certain conditions aren't met. It's essentially a safeguard to protect both parties involved in the transaction. Girl, that's real wordy. Break it down, okay? Let's say a buyer makes an offer on a house and includes a contingency for financing. This means that the buyer has a specific time frame, let's say 30 days, to secure a mortgage loan for the purchase price. If the buyer is unable to obtain the necessary financing within that time, they can terminate the contract without penalty. In essence, the buyer is saying, I'll buy this house, but only if I can get a mortgage. This protects the buyer from being stuck with a house they can't afford. Okay, but what does that have to do with me? Like, what happens if I don't? So let's say you fall in love with the house and are eager to make an offer. You're confident you can secure a mortgage, but decide to skip the financing contingency to make your offer more competitive. You sign the contract and submit a strong offer. Weeks later, you apply for a mortgage and are denied due to unforeseen financial circumstances. Your consequences could include, but are not limited to, loss of your earnest money. You, the buyer, could likely lose your down payment deposit, which is typically about 10% of the purchase price here in New York City. On a $500,000 home, that's $50,000 of your money gone.
What?
$50,000? What you mean? I'm trying to take my $50,000. Breach of contract. Without a financing contingency, you may be in breach of contract for failing to fulfill your end of the agreement. Okay, how am I in breach? Like, I ain't even know. How you gonna breach me? How you gonna breach me like that? Potential lawsuit. The seller could potentially sue you, the buyer, for damages, such as the difference between the contract price and the price they eventually sell the house for. Oh, Lord, they trying to sue me. Jesus, take the wheel. Essentially, a contingency is a safety net that gives both parties time to fulfill specific requirements before a deal becomes final. Okay, you know what? Thank you so much, Shadira, because they really trying to trap us out here in the streets. What? Listen, if you have any other real estate questions or comments, leave them down in the chat below. I definitely will. Ciao for now. Follow for more. Come on, stink. Brought to you by Shadira Beckett, your friendly New York City real estate agent.